Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nut House. Today I want to share with you a quick recipe on days that are super busy and you have nothing to fix. We're going to be making a chicken cobbler. I'm going to start by melting a stick of butter in the microwave. And a few videos back I showed you how I can my chicken, and this is a great recipe to use that canned chicken in because it's ready for you and you don't have to pre-cook any chicken. But if you don't have that, you can always use canned chicken from the store or even cook you up some chicken to use just for this recipe. I'm going to drain the stock from my meat here, and I'm going to use that stock a little bit later in this recipe. All we're going to do is oil our pan, and then I'm going to spread that chicken out in this 9x13 pan. Now I'm going to take that butter and I'm going to just spread it all over the top of this chicken. Now, if you've ever made any type of cobbler, like a peach cobbler, here in the South we eat lots of cobblers, we always put the fruit or whatever on the bottom, and then we add the cobbler mix to the top, and we do not stir. So that's very important in here too. We're not going to stir anything, we're just going to layer it up. I'm going to use 1 cup of self-rising flour. Now I think it's important to use self-rising flour here. You could take all-purpose flour and add the baking soda and the baking powder if you want to. That would work, but we're just going to stick with White Lily self-rising flour. We're going to do 1 cup of that, and I'm going to do 1 cup of buttermilk. Now this buttermilk was really thick, so I'm going to add a little extra whole milk to it to thin it out into a pourable consistency. I wanted to take a minute to thank you all for watching our videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. We notice a lot of people watch but haven't subscribed, and it would help our channel out so much if you would subscribe. Now that this is a pourable consistency, I'm going to just spread this on top. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, this is a rustic dish, a throw together dish when you don't have much time to cook. So we're just going to put it on there, and then we're going to get our stock and soup mix ready. Now I'm adding 1 can of cream of soup. This time I had cream of mushroom. You could use cream of chicken, cream of celery, and normally I would just make my own, but I have some leftover cans of this that I found in my pantry, and so I want to use that up. So we're going to use 1 can, and then I'm going to take the broth that I strained from my meat, and I'm going to add enough water to make it 2 cups. Then I'm going to add that to the soup Whisk it up and spread that on top, or rather pour it on top of the other mixture, remembering not to stir. Now this is going to go in a 375-degree oven until it's nice and brown and bubbly. I think mine took between 30 to 45 minutes. It just depends on your oven. So I thought I'd throw in some real life here and show you washing some dishes. Now, I enjoy watching other videos where people are washing dishes. For some reason, it just motivates me to get up and get busy. So I thought I'd throw that in this video for you. Maybe it would motivate you. Now in the summer, we plant green beans. Usually we plant Blue Lake running green beans, and we always can enough for the entire year if we can. So I'm going to use a can of my home canned green beans to make a side dish for us. It's just really simple, and if you've never tried home canned green beans, you're missing out. They are so much better than the canned ones that you can buy at the store. This summer, I hope to show you how easy it is to can those green beans. Now here I'm using my homemade Dawn Power Wash. I have a short video on YouTube on how to make that. It saves us a lot of money and it works really well. Now we're going to make our green beans. I'm going to start with an onion. We have a piece of an onion left over from a previous night's dinner, and I'm just going to go ahead and use that. Always save any of your leftovers when you're making dishes. That way you can repurpose them and use them in other dishes. So I'm going to cut this up, get a little bit of olive oil in the pan. You can use olive oil, avocado oil, bacon grease would be even better. And we're going to saute this just a little bit to get a little bit of color. And then all I do is add some of my homemade canned green beans, some salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic seasoning. And I like to cook it down quite a bit until most of the liquid is gone, but they're already done, so really you can just heat them and eat them. So when cranberries go on sale at Aldi during Thanksgiving time, they're like anywhere from 69 cents to 99 cents a bag. I always buy quite a bit and keep them in my freezer. So tonight I decided that would be really good, some cranberry sauce with this meal. It would almost make us think we're having Thanksgiving again. So I cooked down some cranberry, frozen cranberries with a little bit of water and a little bit of sugar, and we had that with our green beans and chicken cobbler. So here's what it looks like coming out of the oven, and then our green beans are ready as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like and share the video and also subscribe to our channel, we'll see you on the next one.